Hello, friends. Welcome in. My name is Jennifer, and this is Earth, Wind, and Fire Tarot, and I'm so glad you're here today. I'm here today to do a check-in to see where the energy is at with the collective and what messages we might get from Spirit to help light our path for our highest and greatest good only. This is a general message, just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But if this message does resonate with you, I would be appreciative if you would like the video or make a comment down below. Let me know how it's resonating with you. If you resonate with my vibe, I'd love for you to subscribe. Haha. All right, so with that, I'll go ahead and pull some cards, and then we will get some clarifiers, and I'll close the reading out with some oracles, so stick around for that. All right, so we've got things started here. I'm going to get some, there we go. There's the advice. And then the outcome. Oh, lovely. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Cups. So the overall energy is new love, self-love, opening your heart. That's nice. I like that. Okay. So we're starting out with the Page of Wands as the energy for the collective. This is an excited energy. This is an energy of like ready for a new adventure, curiosity, flirtiness. If you see here, she's real excited to get started. Real excited to get started. And then where you should be focused is the Judgment card. Making judgment calls. There's a judgment call that you need to make. And what could get in your way is the Six of Swords, trying to move on to calmer waters. Maybe that we'll find out what that's about. So your advice is to stay teachable. Page of Swords. Stay curious, stay teachable. And the outcome is healing. Wishes coming true. I mean, the outcome could be that you're becoming a star, too, you know? If this is about a new endeavor, it could be that you're becoming a star. A star in a group that you're in, a star on the internet, a star, you know, in your class. This new love, okay. All right, so Spirit, which deck do I use today to clarify these messages for the collective? I think we'll go with the classic OG, right? Oops, that's the wrong side. OG. Okay. What did I say yesterday to my client? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and give these a quick shuffle. Let's find out, what is the collective so excited about? This is like a new lease on whatever this is. This is a new lease on life type thing. But you got to make a judgment call so that you can move forward to calmer waters. Stay teachable. The Star card is also Aquarius energy. So you could have Aquarius in your chart, maybe. But it's a card, let's see, the Star card is a card of, it's a card of hope and good fortune. It's a card of spirituality. I mean, you see how this is, she's connected to the divine, connected to the holding on to her wishes. Renewed faith. Renewed faith in your wishes. Look at that. Okay. So we've got Page of Wands as the opening energy. Oh my gosh, there's the truth. Ace of Swords. Tell me more about this Page of Wands. Seven of Cups in the reverse. So there's a truth that has brought some clarity that has got you real excited. No more illusions or confusions. You got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Awesome. But you got to make a judgment call. What's the judgment call? Judgment card. Page of Pentacles. One more card, please. Knight of Wands. So the judgment call is a card of second chances. It's a card of listening to your higher calling. So that's what Spirit is recommending for you to be focused on. Where you should be focused is on listening to your higher calling, paying attention to keeping your eye on the prize, and taking action. I mean, the Knight of Wands is an action-oriented knight. Very passionate, very courageous, ready for adventure. And the Page of Pentacles, is determined to focused on this opportunity, just keeping their eye on the prize. So yeah, so that's just, that's discipline. So this is a energy of staying focused and being disciplined, listening to your higher calling, being courageous and focused, determined. Okay, so why is the Six of Swords in the obstacle location? We've got the Two of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. You're going to have to trust yourself. On where to be generous and where to hold back. The Six of Pentacles is a card of equal give and take, reciprocity. And then you got that with the Two of Swords, which is being at a crossroads, not knowing what to do. So you're going to have to trust yourself on where to be generous and where to hold back. Okay. The other message I'm getting from this is that you could be so ready to move on to calmer waters that you're blind to the breadcrumbs. Whether this is from a job or a partner. So let's just be mindful of that. Trust yourself. Okay, so the advice, though, is the Page of Swords. This is the stay teachable. Oh, look at that. The Six of Swords came out again. The advice is to move on to calmer waters. So keep, and the Judgment card came out again. So this is you trusting in your higher calling. Called that you're protected. Look at the angel protecting. So the Six of Swords came out twice, and then Page of Swords came out twice. The Judgment card came out twice. The Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters, and the Judgment card, listening to your higher calling, making a judgment call. Page of Swords, staying teachable, staying curious, continue to learn. Justice will prevail. Bottom of the deck, justice will prevail. Okay, so the outcome we're showing is the Star. Tell me about the Star card as the outcome. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor. Knight of Pentacles. This is a slow-moving knight, so that is a long-term plan. It's planting the seeds for long-term. There's the Page of Wands again. Page of Wands again. Okay, so the outcome, the Wheel of Fortune, is the wheel is spinning in your favor. You got the outcome, it's the Star card. Wheel of Fortune. This does look like a star, like that you're going to be a star. It might be that you need to put in like some, like it's kind of a slow and steady wins the race attitude with the Knight of Pentacles. But the wheel is spinning in your favor for you to become a star. So keep your eye on the prize. Make that judgment call. Listen to your higher, take that chance. Take that chance. Follow your passion. Trust yourself moving forward. That what you're giving and getting, that you're giving and getting, what you're giving into, you're getting back from reciprocity. As you move forward, make sure that you trust yourself. I'm rambling now. Sorry, collective. Sorry, I'm just sitting here reading through them. So there's going to be a lot to learn as you go forward. That's what this is. So as you move forward, there's a lot to learn. So continue to listen to your higher calling, listen to your higher self. That Star card is also kind of when you know what your goal is and you know what that's kind of like your compass to help you make those decisions. Your higher calling is the Judgment card, and the compass was the Star card. So the Wheel of Fortune spins in your favor. Slow and steady wins the race. And on the bottom of the deck, the Four of Wands. So you're in spiritual alignment. That's fantastic. All right, to close out the reading, I'm going to pull out a Spirit of the Animals Oracle. This is a message just for you. Whether it is related to this reading or not will be up to you. So let me just... That Page of Pentacles, the Eye on the Prize, that's your personal, that's a very personal, what that goal is, that page, that pentacle that page is looking at. It's you manifesting something, a desire that you want. And then the Knight of Pentacles is taking action towards it. So is the Knight of Wands. Follow your passions. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. Last message for this collective that stayed this long for this reading today. What message do they need to hear before we close this out? It's time for your rebirth. This is the judgment call. Rebirth, second chances. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. Wow, that's wonderful. What a great way to end this reading. All right, well, I hope that this was helpful and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.